This seemingly powerless boy actually split open a giant rock 100 times bigger than himself. Turns out, Bojji wanted to get stronger, so he brought Kage to find Despa to train him. After handing over all his money, Despa led Bojji to the weapons room. When they pushed open the door, all kinds of weapons appeared before Bojji. Despa told Bojji that if he wanted to become strong, he had to have a weapon that suited him. Then Bojji started picking through the weapons in the room. First, Bojji was drawn to a large sword, but realizing he couldn't lift it, he gave up. Next, Bojji saw a giant axe similar to what his father used, but he gave up again as soon as he reached for it. When Bojji spotted a small hatchet nearby, he wanted to try swinging it. However, holding this little hatchet made him so unsteady he could barely stand, and the axe almost hit him. Luckily, Despa caught the axe for him. After a long selection process, Bojji finally found the weapon that was perfect for him. Despa also admitted that weapon was excellent with it. Bojji could definitely become very strong. For the next week, Bojji trained with Despa in the room every day, while Kage cleaned outside. Since Bojji was exhausted after each training session, Kage had to pull him home in a small cart. At night when Kage was tucking Bojji into bed, he saw that Bojji's palms were covered in cuts and scrapes, which broke Kage's heart. A new day arrived, and Bojji got up to read as usual. Through knowledge, he could learn about people's weak points. Bojji planned out his schedule. After reading, he'd go out for a run. But right then, 500 crows came swooping toward him. Bojji immediately got into fighting stance when he saw them. Amazingly, despite how densely packed the crows were, not one of them touched Bojji. A week later, while Kage was cleaning as usual, a huge crash suddenly came from inside the room. Kage frantically knocked on the door to check what was happening, but Despa said not to worry, Bojji was just doing normal training. Kage was really worried about Bojji, so he peeked through the crack in the door. He discovered that Bojji, who used to have no fighting ability, had actually split open a 100-ton boulder.